So I was supposed to come to Earth looking like the Mary statue. The Mary statue was put here on Earth, so the world knew I'd look like the Mary statue when I got here. But those two monumental antichrists are what have made the book of Revelations nothing. Those two antichrist people became far worse than the book of Revelations, and far worse than anything that God's ever predicted. So those two people joined, those two main antichrists, they joined with the whole world to fight and fight and fight with bad, evil, bad, powerful forces. And fight against me being born and ending up looking like the Mary statue or the Sister of Jesus type of a look. The gods wanted a Sister of Jesus type of look. Instead, these humans made deals with bad devils, bad demons, and bad evil gods, and the son that killed me, the worst bad evil god, and destroyed everything about my embryo and birth so I could look like the most old lady, ugly, grossest stuff ever known. Their dream and desire is that I would look in this fake flesh thing like just the most repulsive, unwanted, ugly thing ever known. But when I turned about around the teenage years, around the teenage years, the gods got mad and made me look kind of appealing or attractive. Like I said, I didn't ever want to look attractive. I don't like this planet. Anyway, it's predominantly just sickening, gross people. You don't want to be appealing to sickening, gross people. So I didn't really care because this isn't real. It's a fake flesh covering made to be murdered or whatever I had to go through. Now, see, the gods wanted me to look like Jesus' sister and get murdered that way or get killed that way and like have the glamour of the god, blah, blah, blah. But they made so many deals with bad forces. They completely altered how I would look in this fake flesh. But it didn't matter because, see, the gods thought they would transform my fake flesh the way they transformed Jesus's fake flesh. So Jesus had fake flesh. He died. They transformed his fake flesh into like the spiritual reality of his existence. So he was half his dead spiritual self, the powerful giant that came down, and half a transformed fake flesh human-y thing he was, to be the sadness and glamour of what he came down to do. I had no intention of keeping this fake flesh. I don't ever hold on to anything that I don't like. So I wasn't going to be like Jesus. Jesus will hold on to things. I don't hold on to things. I shred off all my death to re-perfect and create my death within perfect, good perfection. Now, see, Jesus doesn't have to guarantee our future forever. And Jesus doesn't have to win against all enemies once and for all forever. Jesus was a small sacrificer that had to win against a basic devil-demon reality and a basic doorway or victory. When you fight against all bad, you're treated like the most degraded trash nothing ever known, but it's the biggest victory against every intelligence of bad ever known or every power of bad ever known. But it's like impossible, scary, sickening shit. Nobody would really want to do it because my enemies made me so dead. I was impossible death trying to win at really smart or very difficult, impossible things they could create. They'd create where you have to walk almost impossible, be almost impossibility to get out, and be too dead. Like, you'd never really want people to go through this if you weren't the mother creator or some massive giant in any way. But so all I do is rebuild my death to be perfection of good, until I rebuild my death to be such an out there good perfection, no gods can comprehend my existence. So I wasn't going to keep this fake flesh anyway. But that's how I don't look exactly like the Mary statue. And people want to talk about the whole world raping and murdering me and talking about my private life and shit. That's just disturbing and gross. I think that's a product of hanging out with countries that murder and rape until they just talk about someone's private life or invade people's private existence. And it's just disturbing and gross. So I try to just go over like what would matter to good countries and powerful good people and giants, to just avoid all the bads and negatives and gross about bad countries and people right now. You should just, easily avoid.